hello.
Blech.
Okay, you greet our listeners properly.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
Okay, Poindexter.
Hello. Welcome back. Hello. It is me. I talk like this.
Oh, okay. Now you have to talk like that
How
the
are you
whole
guys this
episode.
week? No, I'm not going to do that. Welcome back to Goose Chase.
Goose Chase.
Our weekly dive into the weirdness of the world.
Yes.
It is starting off really fucking sleepy.
Yeah, I'm real tired. I'm real low key tonight.
Yeah. I just, I don't got it today. I'm just like,
Me too.
I might deal with those.
Let's call the whole thing off.
Well, it's like, for the last, 2 weeks, both of us are at least trying to eat low calorie.
Mm-hmm.
So our bodies are dying.
Not really.
They're basically dying.
That's not how eating low calorie works.
I think so. It's like they're basically dying.
No.
Maybe though.
No, not really. I feel fine.
Yeah.
I'm just tired.
Yeah. No, I feel like I'm dying.
You get so many more calories than me.
I know.
It's not right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure you lost more weight than me, too.
No, keep putting it back. This is the fucking yo-yo of this thing is so demoralizing.
Well, it's about the long-term goal, not the short-term goal.
My long-term goal, realistically, is just to eat pizza in a pile of pizza in a house shaped like pizza.
No, that's not your long-term goal.
That's really an aspiration of mine. If I had a vision board, most of it would be covered in pizza.
Your long-term goal, as was my reason for doing this, is that we want to be able to do things we can't currently do. Eating ourselves out of a house made of pizza is not one of those.
You sure?
Yes.
I kind of think it should be on the list.
No.
All right. If you insist.
I'm vetoing that.
I just feel like, I don't know.
You're just getting frustrated, so you're acting like you don't want to do it, but you want to do it.
I'm kind of having a small temper tantrum.
You are having a temper tantrum.
I'm not good at this. I'm not good at it.
I'm having an okay time.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay. Yeah.
You are.
Yeah. I know you hate everything about this.
I know. I do. I really do. I'm not a person with self-control.
Yeah.
Or really much of a drive to make myself better.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo. I like meal planning and I like eating healthy. I like eating junk too, but I like eating healthy. I like veggies and I like fruits and I do not feel like I'm missing out when I eat the way I've been eating the past couple weeks.
My body is straight up addicted.
Oh, yeah.
Inside me, there is, this just food junkie that is just man, what do you got? What do you got, man?
For going on 2 weeks, the whole time I've been doing this, I have not had fast food for the most part. There was one night I had Taco Bell. I had Taco Bell, and I had, the Fresco tacos.
Yeah.
And I don't miss it.
That's crazy.
The thing is, this is the longest I've gone without eating fast food in a really long time. I eat it several times a week.
Yeah.
Sometimes more than once a day.
Right.
So I'm surprised too. Mm-hmm. I'm surprised too. I thought McDonald's would be really hard for me to stop eating.
Oh, they're not even good.
I know.
They're not even good.
I know. But you know what? Know what's better?
Yeah.
Curried chicken that I made myself.
That is better than everything on the McDonald's menu.
Yep.
It really is.
Yep.
Because they're not even good.
Most any fast food, for the number of calories that it is, it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
It's just not worth it. It's just not good enough for me to be like, yeah, let's eat all of my calories in one meal.
That only becomes apparent when you start watching the numbers.
Yeah.
You know, because other than that, your only metric is how full am I?
Yeah.
You know, like how often do I get hungry and what do I do about that? Like those are your only metrics. When you start watching the numbers, it's like unbelievable.
Yeah. Yep.
I had one I did one smart thing yesterday. I did one smart thing which I had like a little small episodic freak out.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew I was going to stress eat. And I'm like, "All right, what's it going to be? What's it going to be?" And I went up to the Subway. I got a chicken breast sub. I got a 6-inch. Packed it with veggies and no cheese, and I just stuffed it into my face.
Oh, that's a better choice than way better choice than it could have been.
That was stuff in my face with a 300-calorie sandwich or something like that. Fine.
Yeah.
Not so bad. But, oh my God, it is so hard to, like, have control.
I'm sorry you stress ate.
Yeah. Just like, I just feel like worn out. I feel like Rocky in the corner in between rounds. I'm just like, I can't do it.
Would you like me to spritz your face with some water?
No. I would not.
Okay.
I would not like that.
I would just dry you off with a little towel afterwards.
No.
Pat you dry, a little pat you dry.
Yeah, I'm good.
No? Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, just remember I offered.
I will remember that.
Yeah, don't say I didn't offer anything to you.
It registers a bit like a threat to me, like you hose a cat with a little sprayer.
No, not in a threatening way. I'm like, here, let me rinse your face. Let's let me rinse your face. That's
with a sprayer.
You know, like you go in the bathroom when you're stressed or when something is going wrong. You splash your face with water, like that.
Does anyone actually do that?
Yes.
You see that on TV. One person a long time ago did that.
Well, no, we watched that Will Weldon episode, the story he told on This Isn't Happening.
Right.
And he said he did that because that's what they do on TV when something bad is happening.
I feel like no one in real life does that. It's like
he only did it because they do it on TV. So yeah, the answer is probably no.
Yeah, like how splashing your face is supposed to do anything.
It's a shock to the system.
I guess so. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Do we have anything interesting to talk about?
I don't know. I honestly, it's just like.
I might go to Mississippi.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I might go to Mississippi, but I don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's for work.
Widely regarded as America's sweaty butt crack.
Yeah, Mississippi is deep south.
I don't want to talk shit on Mississippi. I don't know anything about it.
It's just deep south.
It's just right in there.
I'm very liberal.
Yeah. You're going to have to say nothing to no one.
Yeah.
You're going to have to, like, develop a fake accent.
No.
Yeah. You have to wear a mustache.
No, what you think I'm going to have to do is not realistic.
It'll help.
Also, I think it might be weirder if I wore a fake mustache around.
Just call yourself Tony, wear a fake mustache, and don't say much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if I even end up going.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go somewhere. At the time, I was told West Virginia a long time ago. And then they just dropped the ball, and I never heard anything. And I was like, all right, well, I have plans that I need to make, so you let me know if you figure that out. And then they kind of never did. And then the other day, they're like, hey, you still want to do that? And I was like, oh, that's still a thing?
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, you're going to go to Mississippi. And I was like, okay.
It's funny because if West Virginia didn't feel kind of like foreign enough, send you to Mississippi.
Yeah.
A place where you will definitely be kind of by yourself in a lot of ways. Yeah,
there'll be other people. It won't just be me.
And I know you won't be alone. I mean, you'll be by yourself in a lot of ways.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there possibly will be other people from this general area.
Yeah.
So I won't be completely
That's true.
alone, like the lone northerner.
The lone northerner.
Yeah. Midwesterner.
Carpet bagging your way through the South.
Yeah.
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 I don't know. If you go, it should be interesting. It'd be, it's an experience. It's a place you've never been.
If I go, I get my own rental car, and I get my own hotel room. I might have to share a room, but they're pretty sure we'd get our own room. And I plan to go do things on the days I have off, depending on what that looks like.
Fish for crawdads.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Skip a rock.
But I have no idea in Mississippi where it would be, so.
I really should not shit on Mississippi. I don't know anything about Mississippi.
No, I'm sure there's some cool stuff there.
But I'm in a cranky mood, so I'm taking it out on Mississippi right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as long as you, send it chocolates or something later.
Maybe. The whole state of Mississippi. Mm-hmm. Here's a box of lid truffles to fight over.
I disparaged you on my podcast that no one listens to. Here's some chocolate.
Here's a Waltman sampler box for you to tear.
You know what? Chocolate's not going to do it.
No.
You're going to have to make pecan pie.
Yeah. That might do it. Do they really like pecan pie over in Mississippi?
Probably. It's the South. Everyone loves pecan pie in the South.
Yeah, everyone likes pecan pie, period.
It's true. Who doesn't like pecan pie?
It's just congealed corn syrup with some pecans tossed in for color.
Lots of sugar and some cinnamon. What's wrong with that?
Nutritive.
Nothing. Nothing's wrong with that. Also, the more I say pecan, the more it sounds not like a word.
Yeah, I never say pecan, really.
I don't
unless
either.
I'm talking about pie.
I normally say pecan, but if I'm talking about Southerners liking pie, I say pecan.
You say pecan, I say pecan. You say laurel?
I also say laurel. Yeah. I don't know why you're bringing this up.
What the hell is it again? The other one? It's
Yanny.
Laurel and Yanny. Man.
If you guys don't know about this, it's essentially the audio version of blue dress. Is it blue dress, white dress? Or black dress, white dress? Or
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's blue dress, white dress, I think.
We still don't know what color dress that was.
It was blue. It was a black and blue dress. I just happened to forget at the moment what the other color was. I think white and gold. But basically, it's an audio clip, and some people hear the word laurel, and some people hear the word Yanni or Yanny.
If you're wondering how that's possible, it's not. It's laurel.
Dave is very bitter about this.
I'm very
insistent.
Very insistent about this.
Hey, listen. I listened to the pitch modulated version, and I heard Yanny, so I at least can understand and conceptualize how someone can hear Yanny. But it's something, you said NPR talked about it, and it's something to do with the background noise.
There is a mishearing of Yanny that takes place if you're listening to background sounds and compression artifacts that come out of the way that the sound was rendered, essentially.
No, I did, and I sent you that article, but I did read that article about why this happens, why people mishear it, and a professional speech analyst or whatever looked at the spectrograph for the word being said, and she said it doesn't look like either word, probably because of that compression in the artifacts. It doesn't look like she'd expect laurel to look 100%, and it doesn't look like she'd expect Yanny to look 100%. Mm-hmm. Now, she did say that it's definitely not, the spectrograph does not look like ends in the middle of that word at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like Yanny.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And that was some of the reasons. It's like your head filling in the blanks of what's going on in the clip.
Yeah, it seems like a possible explanation for how people hear.
Also, it sounds like a real computery voice to me. It doesn't really sound like a person saying it, which to me would explain why the spectrograph wouldn't look right, because it's not being formed by an actual mouth and vocal folds. You know?
Yeah.
Yanny? What? What'd I do? Dave was staring me down.
Yeah, no, I don't know. This thing has become to me just like
You're just
so
so
infuriating.
angry about
just,
it.
Like there is
For no reason.
This is just like, well, you know what it is like it feels like like one of these manufactured like, oh, how about everyone has to weigh in on this now.
I think it's kind of fun.
And of course I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I took the bait.
You did entirely. I wasn't even trying to bait you. We're on the same side of it. We both hear Laurel.
Yeah.
And you were like, it's not Yanny. And I'm like, I don't disagree.
No, it's like my frustration is at whoever asked this question in the first place.
There is some mystery there because the clip was like posted by a Twitter user and the link she posted was back to like, I don't know, her own Instagram post of the clip. And it's like, where did this come from? Who are you? Why did you post this? How did you figure out that some people hear one thing and some people hear another thing? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, right.
So it does seem like someone who was just trying to make this go viral, but
I don't know. I don't know where it comes from. I'm sure we will find out more.
I don't know where it goes.
Yeah.
Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe. I'd have been married a long time ago if it weren't for Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I'm just thinking of the time
Yeah.
our friend told you that in the middle of a wedding.
So crazy.
It was at someone's wedding, right? Your brother's wedding?
It was at my brother's wedding, and like our friend Tom is like trying to get his sister Allison's attention, and he's going, Allison, Allison, Allison. She's talking to someone else. Allison, Allison. Eventually, he goes, what? Tom, what? He goes, if it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd have been married a long time ago.
The song wasn't on, right?
It had been.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it had been.
Provides a little more context.
Yeah. Even at that, the insistence of it was so silly. Yeah. Just had to get her attention right then.
That sounds like brothers to me.
Yeah,
I think sounds like older brothers to me.
Yeah.
That's how they work. You should know. You're one of them.
That's true. I have a whole bag of tricks as far as annoying my siblings goes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really use them that much anymore, but they're around.
They're there. You should every now and then. You should just go to your brother's house, uninvited, walk in, give him a noogie, walk out.
That would be appreciated, I'm sure.
Yeah. You're welcome, Steve.
I'm sure he would love that.
Yeah. Just, it's bonding.
Yeah.
That's what it is. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, maybe it's time we talk about some Trues and Fnews.
Trues and Fnews. Our internet famous game.
And Fnews.
Trues and Fnews.
The game where I come up with 2 fake headlines.
Stupid name.
And I find one true headline.
That's right.
And David has to tell me which is the trues.
Oh boy. This is our internet famous game. Sweeping the country.
So famous.
Trues and Fnews.
Some people think it's called trues, but some people hear fnews. But it's actually both.
But it's actually Laurel. It's Laurel. It's definitely fucking Laurel. I could talk about this for way longer than anyone wants to listen.
Yes. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I have to yawn.
Man.
Okay.
All right. What do we got?
First headline. Mm-hmm. New studies indicate that coconut water may be a medically viable intravenous substitute for blood plasma.
Okay.
All right. Second headline. Students at Central PA School District are required to smile in hallways.
There's a fly in this room and he's driving me bananas.
Bananas, you say?
Yep.
He is driving you so crazy that you are pronouncing bananas wrong.
I could hear.
I just saw him a second ago.
Listen.
I think he's to my left, behind me.
I'm picking him up on mic. This is gonna drive me nuts.
He stopped.
He's only briefly landing.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay.
So students at Central PA School District are required to smile in hallways.
Okay.
Third, clean out your produce drawer. Spoiled onions are responsible for more cases of food poisoning per year than raw chicken. Want a recap?
Yes, I do.
New studies indicate that coconut water may be a medically viable intravenous substitute for blood plasma.
Okay.
Students at Central PA School District are required to smile in hallways.
Okay.
Clean out your produce drawer. Spoiled onions are responsible for more cases of food poisoning per year than raw chicken.
All right, here's the direction I'm going with this in my head. I don't think it's the onion thing, because I think people basically stop eating their onions before they're all slippy and gross. So I'm casting the onion one aside.
Okay.
I think coconut water in your veins just seems too silly. And I think there's a mystery in the students required to smile that hasn't been aired. So I'm going with the students required to smile.
You are right.
Yes.
But there's not really any mystery to it.
What? What? But why? Why would...
Students in Northern Lebanon School District are required to smile when walking in the hallways between classes. Students who don't smile are told to either smile or see a guidance counselor to discuss their problems.
What the fuck?
Parents and teachers are also telling the news agency that bullying incidents are being ignored by school administrators. Jean Gundram, mother of 15-year-old Juliana Gundram, opted to pull her daughter from the school and enroll her in the district's cyber school as a result of the policy forcing students to smile. If you don't smile, you get called to the office or down to see your guidance counselor, Juliana told Lebanon Daily News. You have to talk about your problems then. You have to, or you get detention.
What the hell?
Several teachers told Lebanon Daily News that Assistant High School Principal Benjamin Wenger has taken upon himself to enforce the rule, which is not a written rule within the district. State law required schools to adopt an anti-bullying policy by January 1st, 2009, and the district has a written policy regarding bullying. Gundram also told Lebanon Daily News that her other daughter, 14-year-old Adriana, was bullied as soon as the 2017-18 school year began. It hasn't been addressed by school officials. Superintendent Eric Bensel, however, said any bullying incident that is reported in the school district is taken seriously.
This is ridiculous and stupid.
We fully investigate every report of bullying, but we can't tell both sets of parents about the consequences. I can't talk to a parent about another parent's child. That's the end of the article.
I don't understand how you can enforce kids smile.
Well, what's happening is they're going, we don't have a bullying problem. Just smile. Oh, you're not smiling? You're the problem. You have to go talk about your problems.
That would drive you insane.
I would murder a bitch.
That's just like... It's infuriating to be told to smile when you're not happy to begin with.
Here's the thing, like, my face just doesn't smile if I'm not thinking about smiling. Like, if I'm not actively laughing or thinking about something that, like, makes me smile or trying to smile, my face doesn't naturally smile.
Me either.
Like, it just doesn't do that thing.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact, I know I have resting bitch face. I know if I'm not thinking about what my face is doing, I look like I'm scowling or I look like I'm upset. I have a childhood of being in school and people being like, what's wrong? It's like, I'm just focusing on my maths. I don't...
maths.
Just doing my maths.
Just doing my maths. Back off me.
I don't know. The furrowed brow is because multiplication is complicated. I don't know what you want. It's a lifetime, especially if you're a woman and you have resting bitch face. It's a lifetime of being told to smile.
Yeah.
I
just really can't get how they can enforce
I get it
that.
at work from bosses. I get it all the time. And it's so frustrating.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. It's like, it doesn't mean I'm doing a bad job. It doesn't mean I'm not happy. And my face doesn't exist to make you more comfortable.
Yeah.
And also, it would be weird if I just smiled all the fucking time for no reason.
Save that one for the Sight Gags podcast.
And another thing, I have a very expressive face. So when it is actually expressing things, it's very clear what it's expressing.
Yeah, right.
And if I were to try to just constantly smile when I'm actually mad, I would just look like I'm gonna murder somebody.
You'd have like a creepy hybrid smile / rage face.
Yeah, it would be very unsettling, and
Yeah.
people would not like it.
No.
I've told that to one of my bosses. I was like, that's not a good idea.
Yeah, you don't want me to fake smile for you.
It's gonna be horrible.
It's gonna creep you out.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just a bad idea.
Yeah.
It's just a bad idea. Like, it doesn't help. Who is that helping? Nobody. You're just trying to smooth the problems over by being like, the kids are always happy. They're smiling in the hallways. We don't have any problems. No one's getting bullied.
That's super weird.
Yeah.
That's super weird and definitely not addressing a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not so good.
Yeah, if they think that's a solution, I get another thing for them.
They got another thing coming.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's Trues and Snooze.
Well, all right. Adding to my mostly positive guessing streak.
Yeah.
I actually don't know what the record is anymore. We used to
Nah,
keep
we
track.
lost track.
We lost track a long time ago.
There's too many.
Yeah.
Maybe when we get to maybe like our 100th episode or something, we'll
do like
we'll
a
take
tally?
a tally and see percentage wise how we do.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Although I will say it's going to be a little bit skewed because I've done twice in a
skewed?
row now. Skewed.
It's going to be a bit skewed.
I said skewed.
I think I said skewed.
I thought I said skewed, but I might have said skewed.
It's going to be a bit skewed, though.
It's going to be a wee bit skewed.
Just a bit skewed.
It's a bit skewed. Because I did twice in a row.
Oh.
You got to guess last week. I did not.
Wait.
It was a guest episode.
That's right.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
So just
a bit skewed.
just like when we do the numbers, just understand that it's a little bit skewed.
Just a bit skewed.
I just realized I have nothing for the middle segment.
Okay.
I totally disregarded it.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Did you see that
I kind
look
of
of
saw you
panic?
go like... This is like terror.
I totally forgot about it.
That's okay. I kind of have something that we could talk about.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your thing?
Which is, we got an email in the Goose Chase email recently.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, and it was from
I'm
someone.
so bad at checking that. I'm sorry.
It was from someone who set up a podcast search engine. It was like a form email that they send out to all the podcasts that they end up aggregating, right?
Oh, okay.
So I didn't want to click any links because I'm like, I don't trust this, but I'm going to look up the company. And I forget what they're called now, and it doesn't matter. I'm not in the business of advertising them right now.
Okay, because I opened the email. Yeah. It's a funny name.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, I knew it had a little sort of a jokiness to it, but so the idea is that they aggregate podcasts and they have apparently it's an easier way to search them or something like that, which I didn't really necessarily find to be true. They do have a lot of stuff indexed, and I went to their website to look and see that we were in fact in their search results, and all of our episodes are there. And one of them in particular caught my attention because it had a button that said transcript. There was only one of them that had a transcript, and I was like, well, that's interesting. So I pulled it up.
How bad is the transcript?
It's so bad. It's so
bad. Should we read the transcript?
I kind of thought it wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Maybe not the whole thing.
No, but like
obviously.
we could. It's if you go to yeah. So here
I found it.
We're gonna have to do this live.
I'll look us up.
Yeah.
Here's some music while we're googling this.
That's not music.
So it's music. Are you judging me? It is doos, but it's music. So it's beautiful music.
So there's a transcript for episode 29, our Starlight episode. It does not differentiate between which of us is talking.
Oh, that's fun.
So it's all just one big mess here. I'll give you one of its lines. Said if it can exist in a freezer for an indefinite amount of time, and then I can pop it in the microwave and eat it, and like 4 minutes, it's not good for me, not even not good for you, I would go so far as to say just plain not good, because I mean, but some of these things, they like heart healthy on them. That's true.
This makes me feel like we're very manic.
I know.
So the beginning says hello.
It got a lot of this right.
From the beginning it says hello, and then hello, my name is Buongiorno. Or for the Americans, that's Buongiorno, which is accurate.
That's exactly what we said, I think.
I'm trying to find some good parts.
I think no, wait, the macaw thing. That actually was in there. So it got a lot of this really well.
Okay, so then this is kind of boring because it did pretty good.
It gets a few words wrong every now and then. It says, I was like 12 because I remember those were like a disaster in a cop every time. They would be like, are you sure you want to give her this? Because I'm like a preteen. What the fuck are we talking about?
It was when my dad would get those drinks from Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, so I actually got that right, too. Well, you know...
God, reading this just makes me think that God, we are really annoying.
Yeah. Well, yep, that's the whole point. This whole point of this podcast is to annoy people.
Mm-hmm.
Williams of the Beeper, totally that like freaks.
Beardsley not like a huge cake person. I'm going to dessert person, soften butter. I think I, however, want all of the bad things in large amounts. That was something I said.
Anyway, I thought it was interesting that someone transcribed our shit. I mean, it's a machine transcription. It says so somewhere around on the page. So it says there's likely to be a lot of errors. And
it got Cakeology's name right, though.
Cakeology?
Yeah, Cakeology. I like to say Cakeology.
Cakeology.
Like archaeology, but it got Cakeology's name right.
No kidding.
Yeah, of all things.
That's fucking impressive.
Yeah, another shout out for Cakeology.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just thought it was interesting they did that. Now, I don't know why they chose that episode. If it was just maybe when they brought the feed in or something.
Maybe.
I don't know if they plan on eventually doing this for like every episode, you know, in their feed or what the goal is, but I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
It actually
fucking interesting, man.
It got our Buongiorno joke, so that worked out all right.
Yeah, at least partially.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. That's not much of a middle section, but it's something.
Yeah. I feel like I had something vaguely interesting at some point in the past week, but
that's
I can't remember.
That's what we shoot for on the show, is vaguely
Let me look at my links. Let me look at my tabs.
Okay.
Because I always have a billion.
All right.
Maybe there's something interesting here. That's my insurance information.
Man, dead air.
It's not. You're talking. We're doing. I'm looking for my tabs. Nope. There's nothing there.
Oh my God.
Nothing there.
Well, that's actually all right, honestly, because we're coming up on like 34 minutes.
Okay. I can't believe I forgot about the middle segment.
That's okay. That's all right.
Next time I do it, I'm going to have a really good one.
Okay. That's fine.
I was thinking about something, though.
What?
I was thinking. We've been doing these guest episodes every so often.
Yeah.
And I think we should have one Mr. Christopher Brady on a guest episode.
That'd be fun.
Should he like to be on one?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if we should be nominating him publicly like this, but I think it's safe to say he would want to do it.
I think I want to call him out. Only because I know that he would do it.
Yeah, so. I think he would. Yeah. I wonder how we should do that. That would be a very interesting thing to do. And I wonder in particular if he would want to bring some topic. Let's talk about that another time here.
We'll talk details with him.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about it and I didn't want to forget to mention it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, well, so we'll think on that.
We will talk to him most likely very soon. In the meanwhile, we're going to take a little break here. So,
Yeah.
stick around, and we'll be back in a minute
All right.
with more Goose Chase.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to Goose Chase with your hosts, Laurel and Yanni.
Nope. Laurel and Laurel.
I have a definitive answer on this, and I wanted to say nothing until we started recording.
Mm-hmm.
I have a definitive Laurel Yanni answer.
Mm-hmm.
An article from Wired.com reports that, and actually a lot of other people seemingly have already tracked the roots of this whole thing, where the recording comes from, and how it got popular, and what's going on. The whole thing. They have a great article about it.
Okay.
Apparently, the recording itself originated in the in vocabulary.com, which is a place where you could just go to listen to, words be pronounced, right? Under the entry for Laurel.
Okay.
So definitely Laurel. Apparently, it was posted to Reddit under in the Black Magic Fuckery subreddit, where people post kind of these
So someone heard it and they didn't hear Laurel, and they were like, "Why is Laurel being pronounced Yanni?"
Yes, but well, I guess no, I guess actually it didn't start on Reddit. It started sooner than that. That's just like a place you can track that it had been posted. But it says it got popular recently because of someone named Katie Hetzel, a freshman at Flowery Branch High School in Georgia.
That's the person I heard of.
Yeah, who looked up Laurel because it was a vocabulary word, and she heard it, and she heard Yanni, and then started circulating this, as a question amongst her classmates, and everyone realized that they couldn't agree on what it was. So, anyway, long story short, it's Laurel. That's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
I know.
You're preaching to the choir.
I know. It's just, I'm talking to the internet here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Haven't you learned you shouldn't do that?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's not usually productive in any way.
No.
But I'm still saying it.
But I mean, we do it all the time. That's what this is. We're just talking to the internet.
It's exactly what this is.
Yep.
But anyway, it is time for the main segment for this episode.
Is it where you feed me grapes?
No, it is not.
Oh.
But
is it where you feed me watermelon?
No, it is not that.
Is it just where you feed me various fruits?
We're clearly food obsessed right now. This is, oh God.
I might have some watermelon later.
Yeah. We do still have a whole watermelon.
Yeah, I need to cut that up.
A lumpy, sort of uneven watermelon.
Don't body shame my watermelon. It's yellow on one side. That means it's going to be yummy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So this week, we are talking about something called Sealand.
Sealand.
This topic was suggested to us by Ben Slam.
Hey, Ben.
My fellow co-presenter of the Three Dude podcast. He told me that
former roommate.
That's right. And he told me he has all kinds of ideas for topics. And this is one that he decided. First, he suggested to me that we should really talk about D.B. Cooper. And I was like, we did D.B. Cooper.
Yes.
Right. But then he came at me with this one. I thought it was such a cool idea.
I had not heard of this before he told us the other night. So.
Yeah. The gist of Sealand, to just start on it, is that it is one guy's floating country in the middle of international waters outside of the UK. This is the real deal as far as freemen on the range go. I love this story. I love that this exists. There's so much fun stuff to get into here. Oh my God, you can't yawn. I'm going to yawn if you yawn.
No man is an island except this man who has an island.
Who both is and has an island.
Yes.
So I thought I'd just start on the history of this, right? What it is that during World War II, England had this problem with Germans putting mines everywhere.
Those pesky Germans.
Those goofy Germans.
Let's Nazis. We had a problem with Nazis putting mines.
Yeah, I guess it's probably
everywhere.
more accurate descriptor.
There weren't just like kindly German folk
No.
placing mines everywhere.
No, they weren't the neighborhood strudel shop owner going out to the middle of the ocean dropping landmines.
Yeah.
No, Nazis. We're putting mines all over the place. So England attempted to set up like a periphery defense in, international waters surrounding England, right? Mm-hmm. One of their defenses...
Wait, what World War did you say?
World War II.
Okay, I was going to say World War One. That wasn't... Was that Nazis yet?
No Nazis yet.
But World War II. I was right. There were Nazis then. I know that much.
That's right. And we've had a tricky time getting rid of them ever since.
Yes. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Among those defenses was this tower called Fort Ruff's Tower. I hope I'm saying that right. It's basically like 7 miles off the coast of England, right? Anything beyond 3 miles at that time was international waters. Mm-hmm. So this is like well outside of what they recognize as their own territory.
Yeah.
In the 50s, after the Nazis weren't a concern anymore for a while, and World War II was well over, the British basically abandoned this tower. It was like...
We don't need that tower.
Yeah, we don't need it out there. It's stupid and I hate it. This is basically I guess what they did basically was they built these columns and a platform on a barge, and they took it out and they just sank the barge. Was like basically what they did. Mm-hmm. So after the war, they didn't need it. They just kind of forgot about it a little bit. Mm-hmm. They had people stationed there, and then they took them away, and they just left it.
Disregarded it.
Right. So flash forward to 1965. There's this guy named Jack Moore. He is a pirate radio operator.
That is a thing that fascinates me.
Pirate radio is pretty fascinating.
Maybe we'll talk about pirate radio sometime.
There's probably like a lot of really cool stuff just on pirate radio.
Yeah.
This guy's radio station is called Wonderful Radio London, which sounds downright sweet, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah, Wonderful Radio London. So he's operating this pirate radio on a nearby tower. It's called Knock John Tower. It's another... I know. Don't knock John until you try John. Know what I'm talking about?
Ew.
You what?
The dog just did something gross.
Which was?
So he is demanding my affection.
He's battling
now.
Right
He's
now.
battling me. He was demanding my affection, but I was scratching his butt, and a piece of fur flew off, and he whipped around and ate it.
He does that all the time. He's so disgusting.
I know, but it's so gross. I'm sorry I interrupted with Boba stuff.
So he's operating radio off of Knock John Tower, which is near enough by. It's another sea fort, right? Wonderful Radio London would later be renamed Britain's Better Music Station, which is kind of clearly a little competition.
Generic?
Yeah, it seems like competition. It's like if there was like the BBC and then the Better BBC.
Britain's music station.
The BBBC.
Better music station.
Yeah, right? It seems like a guy felt like he had something to prove.
The BSN and the BBSN. Oh, sure. Wait. Better. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No,
BMS.
I'll wait.
BMS and BBMS.
Yes, BMS.
I'll get it together, folks.
Right. So anyway, he runs this station using military equipment that was like left there for like 2 years. It's like kind of a long time to be like a dude floating on an old sea barge kind of thing, right?
A little bit.
basically, this is not illegal until it all of a sudden is. They like pass new legislation to, make his, pirate radio station, even though it's fairly far away, they make it illegal. So he ends up being fined 100 pounds sterling, as well as just being convicted of violation of this whatever radio act or whatever. The station goes dark. He just, I don't know. He doesn't have a lot of money or resources. He's now been fined. He's just like, fuck it. He gives up. But he does search for another place, and he ends up basically squatting at the initial tower that we were talking about. Ruff's Tower or Rose Tower. I still don't know if I'm saying that right.
How's it spelled?
Roughs.
So we would spell it Ruffs. But I don't know how the Brits do that.
Yeah, I don't know either. Basically, he ends up squatting at this tower. Him and his daughter, occupy the tower for a bit, right? They eventually declare the structure independent. It's... People get wind of him there, and they want to take it for themselves. Mm-hmm. It's in international waters. So everyone, relatively fairly assumes it's outside of,
law jurisdiction.
Yeah, the British have forgotten about it. It's out there. He thinks, okay, well, this is mine now. This is where I live now. No one else is, here. He kind of claims it. Someone named Paddy Roy Bates and his family and people with him seize control of the tower in 1968.
That dick.
And they are the ones who end up having long-term custody of this place.
Okay.
I wrote down here, who knew actual, pirate radio was basically actual being a pirate?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It seems crazy. Because I believe Paddy Roy Bates was also a pirate radio guy.
I mean, it seems like the kind of thing, how would you know about this person otherwise?
Yeah. Right, exactly.
If you weren't also doing the same thing that he was.
Yeah, so he goes out there and successfully takes control of the tower in 68. But the conflict actually draws the attention of the British Navy, right? Mm-hmm. Who are, dispatched out there to, monitor the situation. So Roy Bates' son, Michael, when he sees the British Navy, he fires warning shots across and over them.
Did he not know it was the British Navy, or is he just maybe not have the best judgment?
That wasn't mentioned. I don't even know which of the two would be the case, but either way, it's what he does. Mm-hmm. And they come in and they haul him in. They actually go out there, get on board this floating structure, and they arrest Roy and his son. They are brought back to the mainland. There's charges filed against them.
Which one is Roy? He's the original guy.
No. At this point, the other guy is out of the picture, never to return.
Okay, because you said something about the name Moore. Paddy.
Yes, Paddy Roy Bates.
Okay, because he goes by Roy.
Yes.
Okay, there were too many names, and I wasn't sure that was the same guy. I got confused.
So Roy Bates, he's the one that at this point Jack Moore is gone.
Okay, so his son fires warning shots, and they take them in.
Yes, the Bates boys are brought to the mainland to stand, trial for their, crimes of menacing, or, they actually had weapons charges filed on them. Mm-hmm. And this is a critical moment for Sealand. What happens here is defining for the next 40 years. This is going to be what do they call it when a case, it's going to be case law. They set a precedent.
Yeah.
They set a precedent here. The courts throw the case out. They throw the weapons charge out because they decide that this structure, being 7 miles outside of the mainland, is 4 miles outside of Britain's territorial waters. So they decide they don't have jurisdiction. And with that, that's enough for the Bates family to believe they have a de facto judgment that they are, in fact, completely independent and sovereign out there in international waters, right? Mm-hmm. So just like that, there's now legal precedent that they are their own legal entity. You know, they have a judgment in their favor that they can rely back on if they need it.
All right.
So again, that was all in 68, right?
Mm-hmm.
Flash forward to 1975. Roy Bates has a flag, a currency, a constitution, everything.
This guy just took it and ran with it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is he felt like, no, that's it. That's all I needed. I got them to admit that they can't. It was their structure, and they don't claim
You can't
authority
touch
on
me, na 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 na.
Right. So he declares himself His Royal Highness Prince Roy of Sealand.
Oh, this is Sealand. Okay.
This is Sealand. That's what this is now. It's like it's no longer just
Also, Roy,
Ruff's Tower.
be a little more creative.
I love that his title doesn't include his last name. It's just Prince Roy.
And Prince. He doesn't even make himself king.
That's a thing. It's very weird. There's no king of Sealand.
Yeah.
There is no king. There's just Prince Roy and later Prince Michael, his son.
Who's gotta die for anyone to become king around this place? There's like a crab wandering around, and he's the king.
Yeah, he's the king. He surfaces every now and then to whisper advice. But other than that, yeah, it's just the princes. So yeah, it's he's Prince Roy of Sealand. His son is later Prince Michael of Sealand. This is in 1975. So 3 years later, diamond merchants from the Netherlands and Germany basically want to strike some kind of business deal with him, and they lead him off they have him travel to gosh, I can't remember. I think they have him travel somewhere in Germany. While he's gone, they land helicopters on it and take it over.
No.
Yes. So this is only 3 years later. It's a German lawyer named Alexander Achenbach.
Why does everyone want this tower so bad?
I know, it's just this like shitty, rusty old like thing in the middle of, and you know, sure it's shitty, but it is a floating country in the middle of nowhere. Like I guess I can see for a lot of reasons why that would be appealing to especially a certain kind of person.
I mean, okay.
I know, it's weird. But
I mean, a guy and his family live there. Like,
yeah.
The fuck is your problem?
Mm-hmm. Well, then the thing is, you got to remember, that's how Roy got it too.
Yeah. Now I'm on his side. I wasn't on his side, you know, and he won me over
Yeah.
with Sealand.
Well, you know, I think it's once he started putting the work in, and like we have a constitution.
Yeah.
We have our own flag and coat of arms, and
other guy didn't think of doing that.
No, he didn't. Nope. That's something that Roy did. So anyway, helicopters land on it while he's away. They hold his son hostage.
Oh no.
They basically take it over the only way you can, which is by helicopter. The way that it's structured, you have these like big cylinder type leg type things to it, and then a big what looks like an aircraft carrier platform on top. That's it. There's no other way in except to land by helicopter, right?
Yeah.
So I said, you know, they've landed, they've taken his island, they're holding his son hostage. They have left him no choice except to pull a Die Hard.
Meaning,
in the middle of the night, Bates flies in on his own helicopter with a helicopter pilot. They fly into the wind to mask their approach. Mm-hmm. He and his company surprise the usurpers, guns on them, where they surrender almost immediately. It's like out of a fucking action movie.
This is sweet.
Yeah.
All just for this tower.
I know.
It's the battle for Sealand.
The battle for Sealand. Never forget the battle for Sealand's independence. So
they have a flag that's of the tower itself, and it says "Come and take it," like Texas.
A subtle nod to Texas. I wish their flag is actually.
I'm
kind of
sure
boring.
this island off the coast of, you said England.
Yeah,
it really is giving that subtle nod to Texas. But I wish they were.
The thing is, they totally should, because it's the same spirit of like frontiersmanship. It's crazy. So, again, they've landed now. Guns on the usurpers. They've freed his son. Now they have their own hostage situation on their hands because now they have hostages.
They
right?
get to that point and they're like, oh, we did not think this through. And I did not mean to have hostages.
So, naturally, the German government wants to negotiate their release as well as the Netherlands, right? Mm-hmm. The German government goes to the UK government pleading with them to intercede in some way.
And they're like, did your people try to take over this island? Yes, they fucking did.
Yeah, right.
They get what they get.
Well, this is a second critical moment for Sealand. Once again, the government falls back on precedent and says, we weren't, able to, they were outside of our jurisdiction then, and they are now. Yeah. So now they've twice.
They're like, you need to appeal to the government of Sealand.
Yeah, exactly. You need to talk to the Sealand consulate. I'm sorry, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
That's really what they're saying. And that's another further, reinforcing Sealand's claim to independence. The UK government has now twice said, we have
not our business. Yeah. International waters.
Right. So, German negotiators show up at Sealand and are forced to negotiate with Bates as a head of state, right? Which all but basically sealed their independence at this point. They've negotiated as a state. Mm-hmm. It's like, what's more legitimate than that? So eventually, the negotiations succeed. The prisoners are released for what is about worth $125,000 of today's money.
Oh, they gave them money?
Yes.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yes, they did.
But how does that translate into Sealand currency, I wonder?
That's a great question. I'll have to look up the exchange rate for you.
Okay.
So also out of this, Sealand's first traitor to state was convicted. A treason conviction in the midst of all this. There was only one of the usurpers who actually had a Sealand passport. And so
Wait, what?
Yeah, one of the usurpers had a Sealand passport issued by Sealand because they were issuing passports.
Okay.
So he actually was convicted in what must have been the most ridiculous kangaroo court. I mean, I'm sure he was guilty, but he was convicted of treason on his way out the door. Right?
Yeah.
So
what happens when you're convicted of treason in Sealand?
Well, what happened to him was that he was exiled along with the lawyer Achenbach, and the guy's name was Gernot Putz, I believe. I'm not sure how to say that. They were exiled. They maintain that they were a government in exile, like that there was an actual coup, like the way that if a country was taken over now, the former heads of state would go somewhere and claim to be a legitimate government that has been exiled from their homelands. Setting aside that it was just a failed coup and they never had any legitimate authority there.
No, you never had authority there. If you were like the original guy who owned it,
yeah,
he maybe has some right to it, but not them.
If they had been there long enough to establish anything other than just a hostage crisis,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
But it's worth pointing out that Achenbach's successor maintains to this day that claim to authority. Like his family is still like, no, we are exiled royalty of Sealand.
Oh, God.
Right? Very weird. So, some stuff from the years since then.
Baby, can we get passports to Sealand?
That would be pretty cool.
Can we go to Sealand?
They don't issue them anymore because, as I was just about to tell you, in 1997, all of their passports were revoked due to connection to a large number of high-profile I wrote claims, but I meant crimes.
Oh, okay. So, like, fake passports. They were like, oh, you know who will give me a passport? Sealand will.
Yeah. And I'm not entirely sure exactly what those crimes were that we could go into, or I could have gone into that a little bit more. But basically, passports were yanked. The legitimacy of their passports was scrubbed away, right?
Okay.
In the year 2000, a company called Haven Co., which was a data hosting services company, was founded and operated from Sealand by Michael Bates, the son of God, why can I not remember? Roy Bates, yeah. So he starts a data services company, like cloud storage company on Sealand.
Okay.
It was its acceptable use policy was pretty lax. The only real rules were no child pornography, no spamming, no malicious hacking. But that was basically it. Like, the idea was they were trying to represent freedom of data.
Mm-hmm.
And what better place to do that from than like a floating
Than
platform
Sealand.
in the middle of international waters?
Yeah.
Piracy was considered fine, as was all other manner of objectionable but otherwise legal content.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, piracy isn't legal.
Right. Yeah. That was like one of those.
That's like the one thing that they're
points.
like, yeah, you can do that. We don't care about that.
Yeah. After some disagreements within about the management of Haven Co. By with one of the other operators or whatever, and then after like a long period of silence, they just kind of shut down. So,
I mean, how many people were running it? It's like only him and his dad and maybe some other siblings living on this island. Was it like a remote partner?
I'm still not sure about that. And actually, here's another thing. I question whether, because I read a couple of different sources on this, I question whether the data center was actually operating off of the platform.
Okay.
Or whether it was just simply owned and incorporated in Sealand, but operated back on the mainland.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
And also, like, how do they, I guess they have to go back to the mainland to get groceries and stuff. Like,
yeah. Yeah, like they have.
Seems like a bit of a hassle.
And in fact, I know from reading some anecdotal stuff that they did travel to and from. Like, they were still, like, recognized citizens, in England. They just had this weird, sort of like a questionable second nationality.
Yeah. Okay.
So, Sealand was courted for purchase many times. Many people, at one point or another had interest in Sealand, but they never were successfully sold. They listed themselves in 2007 for sale for around $906 million.
They were selling themselves?
They were selling themselves. Dark.
Oh, no. They've fallen on hard times.
No one bought them. No one wanted to pay $906 million for a floating piece of garbage.
Are they for sale for nearly free? Because I might buy it.
They're not for sale for free, but hold that thought. It is noteworthy. One of the people that offered to buy them was the Pirate Bay.
Okay, that would make sense.
Pretty cool if it had happened.
Yeah.
But I guess their price wasn't right because they never sold to them. But when the Pirate Bay was getting essentially kicked out of Sweden, they made a serious offer to Sealand for the property, which is so smart.
That would have been beautiful.
Yeah, right.
It would have been the Pirate Bay.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame it didn't happen.
Yeah.
In a way.
Well. I mean, they should have taken that deal just for the pure beauty of it.
I know.
Like, these people deserve it. That's like for a good cause. And it's something that, like, obviously at least one of the people inhabiting the island believed in because it was piracy.
They were philosophically aligned on that when it came to Haven Co. There was some likeness of thought. It's worth noting, as far as the UK is concerned, Sealand is no longer technically in international waters.
Ah.
In 1987, the UK expanded the range of its territorial waters by legislation to reach 12 miles offshore.
Okay.
So Sealand now, as far as England is concerned, is within their international, within their territorial waters. Mm-hmm. But what's interesting is that's just kind of their perspective, because when it comes to sovereignty and stuff, it's just whose claim is better or bigger. Mm-hmm. I can claim to own this chunk of America right here where my house is, and it will be me against the United States of America. But it's like that's one of those things that's a perspective thing and has to be like enforced in order to come down to like a hard and fast conclusion, right?
Yes.
The other thing is, they've generally left them alone ever since, like they took all their passports away, with like very few exceptions. So even though they're,
what are they doing?
yeah,
They're not doing anything.
they don't seem to be hurting anybody, and they're still coming to the mainland for their supplies. So yeah,
Nah,
right.
who cares? Or is the family still there?
Sealand currently has a population of about 50 people.
Really, that many?
Surprising, it's that many.
Yeah, I kind of figured it was just this insular family and just them, and that's it.
Well, you figure that's also like they started there in the 60s. Couple of generations. The son has already gotten old and passed away.
Oh.
So, like, the people that were there would be like the grandkids of Roy. So,
Yeah,
so 50 people could reasonably be his family.
but since I'm a person who doesn't want kids, I just don't think about that.
It's funny how fast families replicate.
Yeah.
So, Sealand today sustains its economy. It does kind of have an economy. It's primarily sustained on tourism and their gift shop.
So you can actually go to Sealand.
Until very recently, you could.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
I know. It seems like they. Then there's a statement, like a news statement on their website. I think it was like maybe 4 years ago that they stopped taking people, something like that. Right. And who's to say if that'll change again? Because like I think there might be possibly a resurgence of interest in Sealand, because I saw like a lot of more recent articles about them. Mm-hmm. So they have, their economy is fueled by things like selling titles of nobility, literature, like little historical things, booking visits. Like I said, you can't do that now. They solicit donations. You can buy a 50th anniversary commemorative coin issued last year on their 50th birthday, or maybe at the beginning of this year. I forget how it worked.
I want a commemorative coin.
Right, like a commemorative 50th anniversary Sealand coin. That's kind of sweet.
How many Sealand bucks is it? I'm just assuming that's what their currency is.
All of those can be bought in pounds sterling. So they are using the Great Britain currency. They apparently have decided to play ball on the economy. I don't know. I don't know how their taxes work, but yeah. You can, like I said, you can buy a custom footballer's jacket, like a zip up, football. Like apparently, I guess they have a football team. I don't know. I don't know how you can with 50
soccer.
people. Yes. You you can have yourself named a lord or a lady, or for more money, you can be named a baron or a baroness. You can, in fact, you can buy a square foot of Sealand property, which mostly, I think, consists of the extended range of their international waters and not really like a square foot on the platform. But you can buy a property title to 1 square foot of Sealand property.
I feel like if I buy a property title, then I should get to visit.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Because I'm part owner.
Well, who knows if they'll ever reopen that too.
How much is it to buy?
Well, I can tell you because I bought one.
You bought one?
I bought one.
David! You're the best.
I bought 1 square foot of Sealand.
Baby, we're going to Sealand.
It will be listed on the title as owned by Goose Chase.
Oh, you bought it in
I bought it in our honor. So the Goose Chase podcast is now a proud owner of 1 square foot of Pirate Land, baby.
Why does that make me want to cry a little bit? That's so nice.
I thought you would think it was really cool.
Oh, I do. I'm like, maybe. I have no idea why.
It cost in the ballpark of 40-some bucks.
Oh.
It's like a steal.
Yeah.
I was like, what am I going to not buy? I went back and forth between having us named Lord and Lady, which is fun or whatever, but property. They always say buy property, and by God, I did it.
It's location,
That's
really.
Really, yeah.
And you can't get better than Sealand.
What's better than 7 miles off the coast of Essex?
Oh, jeez.
and 1 square foot of
If
it.
we ever go to England, which I would like to one day,
Yeah.
I say we try to reach out to Sealand and see if we can go.
So I don't know when the title is going to come in, but when it does, it's going to go on that wall.
We do have to get our wall set up, and
Yeah.
that should be like in a position above the gotcha board.
Yeah, oh, right, our rogues gallery.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I wrote, congratulations to Goose Chase property owners in a square foot of pirate property. Suck on that, G-men.
That's so cool.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I don't know when it'll get here. Fuck, I mean, they're pirates. We may never get it.
It just might have been
but I thought,
$40.
I know. They might just be like, thanks a lot. And,
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what I have on Sealand, and I knew I had to end on that one. I know.
That's so cool. That makes me so happy.
I know, it's going to be very
That's
cool.
better than owning your own constellation.
Yeah, I think so too. A constellation as a thing is like a
It's just a ball of gas.
It's a trick of perspective. They're not even all close to each other. So it's like, what good is that?
Or actually, it's usually a star.
Well, a lot of stars, right? Oh, you mean when you buy? Yeah.
When you buy, you get a star named after you.
Or you get like a chunk of the moon or something weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we did better than that.
We get a part of Sealand. It's way fucking better than the moon.
For all we know, the part that we will own, I don't even know if they'll tell us.
It's the toilet part.
I don't know if they're going to tell us what part we own.
It's the part where they put their butts.
The butts. It might just be property that's technically in the middle of the water and doesn't count, but I don't care. I wanted to chunk on paper that the Goose Chase podcast are real life pirates.
We are pirates.
Yes.
That's cool.
So that's the story of Sealand. It goes on to this day. They're still operating, in some capacity. They're still making money. And maybe someday, because they got to know it's valuable, they'll reopen travel to Sealand.
Yeah.
Could be structural concerns. Could be all kinds of things. Who knows? But yep.
I will risk my life to go visit Sealand.
Right.
I don't care if it's going to crumble.
Yeah.
Because I step foot on it.
I just kind of want to float around it, for God's sake.
Yeah.
That'd be good enough. I mean, you really can only get on it by helicopter. And I imagine if you
Maybe that's part of the reason they stopped doing tours and stuff. Maybe it was just cost prohibitive to actually get people there.
I don't know.
Or to set it up in a way that people could... You'd have to, rent a helicopter to go.
But you got to also think 7 miles by helicopter, even if you're assuming you're traveling at a relatively low rate of speed, you get there in 10 to 15 minutes.
Yeah, but you got to pay for gas. You got to pay for someone to fly the helicopter.
Right.
If it's not yourself, if you owned the helicopter and it was you doing it, that's one thing.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what it was. Maybe the person who used to do it isn't around anymore.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, I imagine
the guy with the pilot's license.
I can't imagine they make that much money. I don't even know if they stay there. I mean, who knows? But it is listed as a population of around 50. So whether they're there or not, they belong there.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So thank you to Ben for this topic.
That's a really, really good topic, Ben. And I suggest you email us or text us or whatever, or message us on Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
All of your topic ideas, because we want to know.
And as a listener to Goose Chase, we just want you to know that we congratulate you in also being a part owner of Sealand, because it is the property of the podcast, and the podcast is us and all of you. So be a pirate with us.
Be pirates with us. When we have to redraw the logo now.
Yeah, we do.
They got to have eye patches. And maybe little parrots on top of the goose shoulders.
Yeah, right. Little parrots and maybe just guns and shit. I don't know. That reminds me, I have another topic that he suggested I'll have to put into our list. Ben has lots of good ideas.
Yes.
Lots of good ideas.
Yes, I think I do urge him to just email us one giant list, because that's the best way.
However we get him is fine with me.
Yeah.
But I loved that one.
Or he could just suggest one or two every week for the rest of his life.
Yeah, just do that. Just pay attention to us.
Pay attention to me.
So that, I think, does it. for another episode of Goose Chase.
This dog has just been.
I know.
There's something on the chair that he's interested in, and he keeps doing that weird mouth clicky thing when he tastes something particularly foul, but can't stop tasting it.
All right. Well, we'll call it here and investigate this chair situation.
This has been Goose Chase.
Goose Chase. Thank you for listening.
That was a great episode.
I'm glad. We will see you next week with another great episode.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. You've been listening to Goose Chase. We are Goose Chase Podcast on Facebook and Twitter. On Twitter, our handle is @GooseChasePod, and our website is www.goosechasepodcast.com.
If you have any topics you'd like us to research, please email us at goosechasepodcast@gmail.com. If you like what we do on the show, please rate and review us on iTunes and Google Play.
Want to go on a goose chase?
Ooh, yes.